If I could tell myself now something to go forward to do something, it'd be that.
If I could send a message back to myself.
How long does it take for a definition to start taking about 6, 7 weeks to start noticing?
You can see a change in a couple of weeks.
Yeah?
You can see a change. Depends what point you start at.
Okay.
But if you knuckle down and do everything properly, you can see changes in your body in a few weeks.
Yeah. So have you never thought about doing like your own kind of thing to help people?
I can't demonstrate it well enough.
Why?
I like to eat cake too often.
Isn't there, with work and doing something right, you can have the treat?
Yeah, I stay looking all right all the time because I eat an astronomical amount of garbage.
Right, but what I'm saying is, in a way, like say, like it's like.
What you're saying, you can eat stuff and still look okay.
No. But do
Don't
it in
be
a
an
way.
athlete. Just
Listen.
if you want to look just okay all the time.
But a lot of people, and it's just mainly me as well. So when you go into, say, you said to me earlier, go to Google and just look up things like that. To me, then it gets confusing sometimes because there's so much different fucking information coming my way. I'll sit there and go this one.
Okay,
And I'm sitting there going, so if I eat all the, but then I can't eat, and then they go that, and then someone goes no, but this
you
has
have
in
to.
it.
All right. So if you're trying to think about, for one, search results, right? To get a search result, you have to think about the way that you ask the question. So don't just type in, "What are healthy foods?"
No, I don't.
I'm just saying, for example, right? You would just think, I need to change my diet, I need to eat healthily, and you would go on Google with no idea about anything, and you typed in, "What healthy food should I eat?"
Yeah.
Google would obviously give you 7 billion answers.
Right.
So you have to think about really specifically what it is that you want to achieve. For a start, you want to do exercise, or you want to eat better, or you want to whatever. There must be a thing you want from that. So do you want to sleep better? Do you want to have less stress? Do you want to feel more energetic? Do you want to lose some body fat? Do you want to run a marathon? Do you want to get into a new pair of jeans? Do you want to get stronger? Do you want to build muscles? Do you want your penis to look bigger?
By now, that still happens with people.
Yeah, no, you have to think about what one of those things
what I'm
you
saying
want.
is, but all that thought, then someone just goes, oh, do you know what?
No,
I can't be fucking
but it's not all that thought.
I know.
If I said to you, what do you want from your body?
Yeah.
You don't have to think about things. You just think, I want to lose some fat. Okay, fine. For example.
But so lose some fat. But what I'm trying to say is, like they say, crash course for dummies, right? Kind of thing. Yeah, people that a basic, simplistic way of getting the same information across, but in an easier thing. Yeah, which is something that I feel you could do, because
but there are billions of people on YouTube already doing it.
It's great.
Yeah.
And there's billions of people making money every day.
Yeah.
Right. So what I'm saying is, if you've got someone listen, like you said, innit, this juice stuff and things like that. You don't know the people, so you don't know what's involved. And until you've written someone like yourself who's knowledgeable with it, who will know. So if there's someone you know that can give this kind of information and make it easy to go along with, if you had a video out there that said, right, okay, daily food plan thing, you could just eat this and this.
No, I know.
And I could go buy it in that, because listen, I could start a food thing and say, right, okay, I need to do this and this and this.
Yeah.
And then someone will go on, you can't have that certain veg because that does that. Do you know what I mean? Like, there's certain things that bloat you, there's certain things. I have a big problem with bloating.
Yes.
I bloat because I have IBD.
Yeah.
Not IBS, IBD.
Yeah.
Loads of food make me bloat. And I react to it. And so it's hard to get. I've gone from the days I should just eat chicken and spinach. Do you know what I mean? Just to try and just see if I could calm it down a bit. Yes,
Yeah.
and then I will go bollocks and I'll go and eat what I want.
Yeah. I could do all those things, but
I don't want to.
No. It's not that I don't want to. So my body is made up of a way that's kind of athletic,
Yeah.
but also I have a predisposition.
Weakness for cake.
No, it's not the weakness for cake bit. I have a predisposition to storing a certain amount of body fat. I've added one of those genetic test marker things done. My body is predisposed to storing a certain amount of body fat above normal. Mm-hmm. The problem is I enjoy profiteroles. Right? So if I want to have profiteroles 2-3 times a week, I can at the moment. If I wanted to get super ripped like that, I'd probably have to stop having profiteroles for a little while, and that would be boring. Now the point is, to be a good advert for all your health and fitness stuff, you have to look the part a little bit. So when the health and fitness people online, they look ripped, so they're telling you good nutritional stuff.
But the thing is, some people don't want that or that.
Most fitness influencers or people that give out that information out there, they demonstrate it by being in an athletic form, so they look, it's you are what you preach.
But have you not thought, right? And I don't know why people haven't thought about it as much. Some people don't want. They know the time and effort that's going to get in that ripped, yeah. It takes a lot of thing, and the people that do it naturally fucking work their asses off, yeah. And they do stick to a strict thing, and they're disciplined people. But some people don't even want that. Some people would be happy with. Do you know what I mean?
Thanks.
With no, I didn't mean that you're not. Do you know what I mean? But you're not exactly fucking out of shape, are you, Div? And some people just want to get to a level where they're comfortable and they can do it, and it hasn't got to be too much, where they can eat their profiteroles and.
Right? I know. But
so have you not think there's a niche for this? Is there not a market for that?
The trouble is, the people advocating to lose body fat, they're doing all of to lose some body fat, you have to go. They're not saying to look like me, because those people understand that.
But that's how they sell it, though.
No,
they stand there like,
if you watch a lot of them, the followers go, yeah, I'm shredded, and I put in all the hard work and effort to get like this. If you just want to lose a bit of fat, you've got to follow the similar, because it is following the similar principles, just to a different level of following. So they're kind of, those people, the hundreds and thousands of fitness influencers out there are already covering the stuff
they look like they've been chiselled out of a fucking thing. What I'm saying is, sometimes the best selling purpose is to be the real thing. Don't be something you want people to build. I know it's like an advertisement, make it look great and amazing. But that was back. We're going back years now. You haven't got to be size 0. You haven't got to be this.
I do understand what you're saying. Maybe I don't feel like I'm really an inspirational person to lead that charge because I don't look beyond. No,
because you're comparing yourself to being fucking.
No, I've got my own body issues.
Yeah, so you show that you're human.
Yeah, I don't want to be human.
What the fuck do you want to be?
Thor.
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 You want to be Thor. Well, I mean, Avengers Endgame, mate. You want to be that kind of Thor? You haven't seen Avengers Endgame, have you?
I've seen them all. I'm just trying to think what you mean, because he only gets fat in like number 3, doesn't he?
No, Endgame. He's fat in Endgame.
Or at the end of Endgame?
No, the whole of Endgame. He only loses it when he goes back to Thor: Love and Thunder.
I thought the dad bod bit was just like a montage.
No, he's chunky throughout the whole film.
Well, no, I don't want to be. I mean, bigger arms would be nice, even if I had a bigger belly. I'd be quite happy to have beefier arms.
You're not this small guy, are you? Like.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. I know what I am. I would like to be something else. And I don't say it. I don't want anyone going, oh, you're big enough, you're looking good enough, this, that, and the other. I don't want it. I just know that personally.
Oh, yeah, listen, whenever someone wants to do something, change something themselves, I always say to them, do what makes you happy.
Oh, yeah.
Don't push it to a level that makes you sad. So basically, where you're doing it and you think you're not good enough, and it's getting you down and things like that. I mean, if you've got to make a change in your life and do whatever, some people will have.
So the only excuse I ever make for my own condition is that I don't make enough consistent effort to exercise and eat properly. This is because of my work and life pattern. Sometimes, and I know it's an excuse, but I still say it, I will go away to work and I'll be in a hotel and I won't have a gym to go to. Mm-hmm. Everyone goes, oh, just exercise in your hotel room. But I have a certain psychological issue where I kind of need to go to a gym to motivate myself to train. So, and if I get into the pattern, I will go to the gym 6-7 days a week. If for whatever reason I get out of that pattern and I go, well, I've got this stuff at home to train in, I just don't make myself train at home. I will go and do things that I feel are more of a priority. And then before I know it, 2 or 3 or 4 weeks have gone past that I haven't been training for. And that is enough to break a training pattern.
I get that because it's the same with, you can relate it to things like work. I could never work from home. I'd be too tempted just to turn TV on. I'd be shit.
Yeah, that's the thing.
And like a builder sort of thing. Like if you're out doing all the job all day in, day out, when it comes to actually doing it yourself at home after work, you go.
That's the thing. When I went away, my long job that I do at the beginning of the year, which is 4 months, obviously. Not obviously, but it is a 4-month job.
Yeah.
I get into a routine of working 8 till 6 and then going to the gym from 7 till 9.
Yeah.
Every day. So it's not a question of energy levels. For me, it's a question of the motivation and a bit of the routine to get in.
It's what I mean, saying you have to go. It's more motivation to go to. If you had a home gym, like bits outside, whatever, you wouldn't be as motivated to go as when you go to the gym because you've gone there for that specific reason. If you're at home, you've got the temptation to go.
Yeah. Also, the last time I actually did some exercise at home on the stuff that I'd built to do exercise on, I hurt myself. I was like, I'll just do a few pull-ups, which I'd been doing for months in the gym, like heavy pull-ups, extra weight, all that sort of stuff, because I was trying to work on a specific skill. And I thought, right, I've come home for a few days, I need to do some pull-ups just to keep it going. And I went and did a light set, ended up pulling my whole fucking lat up into my arm, and I couldn't do anything for months afterwards. And I have no idea how or why. I think I hadn't been working that day because I'd been at home. I think all the work days I'd been used to working and then going to the gym, work had sort of like warmed me up, if you like. By the time I got to the gym, I was already loose and limber.
Yeah.
This day, I'd just been resting for a day, went out there, did a little warm-up, fucking yanked myself up and pulled my lat insertion into the back of my arm. Because your lats run up your back and they go across your joint here. And your lat does this motion.
Yeah.
So it's your back muscle.
Because if you could do it, I mean, like what you've got here, like that big shed thing, whatever you call it.
Yeah, I look at my home every day and think I could
turn
have
that
everything.
you could turn that thing into an awesome gym.
Well, I was supposed to be building an assault course, climbing frame style thing to practice all this shit on, and I just can't make myself do it. I've got monkey bars out there, and I just never use them. I'm going to have to take this down because it's stupid. So, yeah, that's the thing. Everyone wants to look slightly different, don't they? I know, I look at myself and I can objectively go, you look all right. And in some lights, look quite good. But I know for a fact that I need to have, for my frame, for the height and width of my frame, I need to have thicker muscles. And I have found it almost impossible.
Because you're worth it, yeah?
Because I'm worth it.
And L'Oreal.
I found it almost impossible for me to actually build any mass. Like, if I go away to work and I'm working and going to the gym, I'll eat my 6,000 calories a day, sometimes more, and that won't even bother me. If I'm at home not doing anything, I find it very difficult to eat the food I need to eat. Okay. So what I've realised is my body is like, I'm subconsciously just geared to need what I need, where to build muscles, you have to eat in an excess. So you'd have to eat when you're not necessarily hungry, or when you don't necessarily foresee an energy expenditure. Like when I go away to work, I wake up and I'm like, bam, 1,700 calorie breakfast, 10 o'clock break, 1,000 calorie snack, 2:30 break, 800 calorie snack, dinner, 2,000 calorie dinner. And that just goes down without even really thinking about it. When I come home, I'm like, I don't really feel like eating that much. I mean, I still eat 4,000 calories or something, but I guess that's my maintenance.
Yeah.
So I never grow. I just sort of hover around this all the time. At my age, it's getting annoying.